moment one, the first thing that was said to you is, "Would you kindly?" And that phrase is the phrase that causes you to do all the things that you do. So if I were to say, "Would you kindly jump off a bridge?" you would have to obey. And you can't think of any way else. You don't have free reign over what you do in this game. And he basically tells you all that in his own cryptic, weird, puzzly way, and then he hands you a putter and tells you to kill him. And you do. And it's such a freaky moment because he tells you, the phrase he uses is, "A man chooses, a slave obeys. Now kill me." And then you hit him. And he says, "A man chooses," you hit him again. "A slave obeys," you hit him again. "Obey," you hit him again, and a piece of the 9-iron is just sticking out of his head, and he falls. And the next phrase you hear is, "Grab that man's key card! Now would you kindly put it in that goddamn machine?" And you realize then, oh fuck. He's right. Because the next line is, "Would you kindly put that key card in the goddamn machine?" You put it in, the villain says, "Thank you for helping me. I am the villain. I am now taking over Rapture, and I will now kill you." At which point then, if the game ended there, that would have been the coolest goddamn thing ever. You basically played this entire game only to be tricked and murdered at the very end as part of the story. If it had literally ended there, that would have been one of the greatest endings in video game history. It's still probably, in my opinion, the most powerful scene in video game history. But the problem is the story keeps going, because there's an unresolved plot thread that has to resolve for some weird reason with these creatures that you've been helping called the Little Sisters. And then the mother of the Little Sisters basically tells you, it's like, you can become, you can have free will again, you can have free reign over your own emotions. And then there's this really contrived subplot where Fontaine then starts to manipulate you and starts to mess with you, and then you go and fight him, and, oh, remember how I said the villain from before wasn't some beefed up, massive, super monster thing? Yeah. He actually is. Like, the actual villain of the game is some super beefed up monster thing, and the ending's actually kind of shit. But if it had ended there, with that one scene where he says, "I'm the villain, you've helped me take control of Rapture, and now I will kill you." If it had ended there, that would have been the most, like, the darkest, the most, like, one of the darkest endings in video game history. Like that would dwarf Portal, is the thing. And Portal had some pretty dark endings. But right there it would make, gamers go, what the fuck am I doing? I blindly follow objectives given to me by people in video game worlds. And just from a storytelling perspective, is one of the best scenes ever in video game history. And that's why Bioshock 1's such a good game. Were you recording all that?